India is in the throes of one of the darkest moments in the nation's history. A deadly pandemic is now sweeping through a country at an immense speed.
This is the procedure in SM supermarkets after the government ordered the temporary closure of malls in Metro Manila as a result of the community quarantine due to COVID-19.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Ana Claudia, first degree specialist in immunology. I work in a pediatric hospital in Cuba, a small island in the Caribbean. Here, the first case of COVID-19 was registered on March 11, 2020, and from that moment until today, we have faced with few hospital research, several waves of infections, and a long quarantine that even today continues in several places. Currently, although the physical traces are disappearing, we still jump in almost panic when we hear the alarms of the assisted breathing machines. Personally, it affected me a lot not knowing or if I will ever see my loved one again. It hurt me deeply that I could not support or help them if they got sick. Also, not being able to receive a hug or an emotional and physical support when I needed the most made everything worse. People went out to the streets at 9 p.m. to applaud our work, and we listened to them from inside our rooms. We understood that it was to cheer up us, but we could only think, wow, those people who applaud us do not know that today we lost a colleague, or 5 or 6 or 7 patients, people who were us or more important than us, and who are not longer in this world. There is nothing to applaud, to celebrate. We think about that. We were the only ones who shrouded them. We almost felt that we robbed of the necessary rights of that last goodbye to their parents, their brothers, their loved ones. I can frankly say that among the many mixed feelings we had, perhaps post-traumatic stress and the guilt of the survivor is what persists.
After finding out that my husband and I were COVID positive last Feb, we immediately informed our housemate because we are 9 in the flat. My husband was asymptomatic and my cough was killing me. Away from them, I saw different levels of worry and panic. It was hurtful, and I felt very discriminated because these are the people whom I trusted and considered as family away from my family, so that hurt more. The closest friends I would consider swiftly flew. They took their luggages, packed their things, and ta-da, they're gone. I tried to understand them and thought that who would not be afraid to catch COVID, right? I tried to understand them, but it was painful. It was painful because who you consider family just left you in the toughest time of your life. But get to anything because they're just afraid too. After they have reached their safe places, I received messages from them saying that we can all get through this because we are family. And that hurts most because the statement was totally different from their actions. The least people I thought who would be there for us were the actual ones who took care of us. They gave us our needs while we were locked in a room, cooked for us, bought medicine, checked us, sanitized the house, and they are also the same people who celebrated with us when we recovered. So from then on, those who left us permanently moved out, and I distanced myself from them too. Though they still message me from time to time, but I have learned my lesson very well.
As we all know, there is no exception of frustrations. But when we know about these things, then we can understand what brokenness truly meant. Facing a lot of struggles in life is too much. You become more depressed, lonely, and doubtful. Sometimes we misunderstood ourselves and lose our confidence and our joy. Why do you think it's that? Well, There are so many ways of fighting the battle without losing its joy, and I will give you some of my tips to improve your mental health. First thing you need to do is, no matter what's going on in your life, always choose to seek the Lord, for it is written, "Seek ye first His kingdom, and all the things shall be added unto you." Now, go out, have some fresh air, let go of all the baggages that you have, and allow yourself to breathe. Listen some music that you love. Read your books that will help you grow, that will help you understand what people are, who you are. One of the most important things in life is how you choose your friends. Choose the one whom you can trust, who is willing to help, who listens and hear your heart. For as iron sharpens iron, so another person sharpens another. Do what makes you feel better. If BTS is your human healing pill, go for it. Why don't you try traveling? You can find a lot of beautiful places around you. It will help you heal your heart, meet new people, strangers, and try to go out in your comfort zone. We are all growing in progress.
Your feelings are valid.